Hello everyone and welcome back to Conan Exiles Age of War. This will be episode 4 of the Beginner's Guide series, and if you remember in episode 3 I had mentioned how I want to go back towards the jungle just over here to this little island to go and try and get a foal so that we can put them in a stable and tame them up into a horse. But then following that episode, I set up some foundations either side for a stable and also another for a wheel of friendship when we can start to get a human friend or follower, whatever you want to call them. And then it got me thinking, those are two of the follower types or companions that you can get in the game. And then I remembered, and I don't normally do this, but for the benefit of this being a beginner's guide, you can also get animal companions, various different ones throughout the whole game, and they can be crocodiles, hyenas, shellbacks, which there are a few over on the island just across there and some more up there. What I thought we would do is, just to show you how they work, I'm probably not going to keep them for the whole guide, but what I thought we would do is we would build an animal pen and we'll place that down somewhere, and then we'll wander across the river there and see if we can get a couple of shellback hatchlings, which are the little baby shellbacks that you see wandering around, and then we're going to bring them back to the animal pen, tame them up and see if we can be lucky and get a greater, which will have a lot more health potentially and a lot better stats for a little fighting companion just to follow us around until we can get a human follower. Okay, so in order to do this we're going to need an animal pen, but if we go to our journey steps first here as well, you can see here we have this one, which is Outrider. That's all to do with horses, and we need to unlock the stable master knowledge for that one. That is a more advanced sort of journey step with your horse riding side of things. This one, Thrall Taker, is where you knock out human NPCs with a truncheon that we can craft in our own inventory. If we do that in this episode I'll show you, or if not that will be in the next one. And also some bindings that we can craft that you attach around the person once you've knocked them out, so that you can drag them back to your Wheel of Pain, as it's called in the game, but we like to call it the Wheel of Friendship. We're not going to call it Wheel of Pain, it doesn't sound very nice. And place some gruel in there that you make on a campfire, and I'll talk about that when we come to that. And then once they are tamed, you can place them down as a companion to follow you around and help you kill things. And for completing this journey, as you can see, the reward will be a purple lotus orb, which we'll talk about those, what they're for and how you make them in a future episode. But for the moment we want to have a look at the animal companion journey, which I think to get animals we have to unlock this one, not Outrider. Where is it? Thrall Taker, I think, if I remember correctly. Right. Yeah, that is the more advanced. That's Capture a Foal and those different ones. So we'll take a look at those in a moment. What we'll do first then is, while we are here, what we're going to have to do is head over here. Like I said, just in the jungle, it's a little bit of a run, and we'll head across there and capture a foal. But if we check our journey, as it said there, we need to unlock the stable master knowledge. So if we go to our knowledge tab again, which is here, and then we want to go across to this one, scroll down until we see this one here, that's Thrall Taker. As you can see, We have it there. We've already got the stable unlocked. Then we've got the animal pen, so we're going to unlock that one as well, because we'll need to craft an animal pen to be able to tame our animals. And as you can see on the right there, it will give you a big animal pen that has 5 slots in it, so you can have 5 pets at once. You get the feed box and some other bits of special food that you can learn for them, and also you can see in the third option down there a single animal pen, which takes up a lot less room but will only allow you to tame up 1 pet at a time. Okay, so we're going to start our horse taming side of things. Whoops, I don't know why I just did that. So if we bring up our hammer and then we go across to our next, we see on our menus here we've got building, and then we've got all our different things here. So blacksmithing, carpentry, alchemy, cooking. We want to scroll down past religion, sorcery, this one here, companions. And as we can see there, for the animal pen, we'll do this first. We're going to need stone, wood and twine, and as we can see there, I've got enough. Now if I access that, as you can see, this thing is ginormous. So just for the sake of where we are for the moment, we're just going to place that down here. Now in single player, this doesn't have a decay timer. If you're playing on official servers, it's always advised any building pieces that you place down, you place them on foundation. And then if you build a big foundation area, anything that you place in the world will share the same decay timer as the other pieces. So as I say, this is our animal pen, and you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different slots there. So then what we're going to do is we're going to head over here and get ourselves a couple of shellback babies, hopefully, or shellback hatchlings as they're called. Oops. So if we come along here, because I don't want to just drop in front of my base there, because there are actually a couple of hyenas just there. We'll come back for our plant fibre in a moment. What we want to do, if we swim across here and we just take a quick drink, we've got some fibre on us, we'll eat a couple of pieces of food. Yes, as you can see, you can also swim underwater as well. So there might be a corrupt shellback on this island, possibly. I think it's this island. But if we come up here, as we check around the edges here, you can hear them. There's one lot. It's what we want to do. Now bear in mind, as soon as we grab baby, mummy's probably going to get annoyed. Now this is obviously a corrupted shellback, hence why it's attacking straight away. Missed. So it's the same again as I said before, just run around a little bit so you can watch their movements. Go on. He was going to do a swipe, but he didn't. He just bled out. So that is perfect for us. We need some more meat, so I'm going to actually use the hatchet on this guy. Now what we want to do, oh there's one. This little guy, if you walk up, press your interact button and you'll grab them like that. This other one's heard what's going on, so he's trying to run away because he thinks, heck no, I don't want any part of that. But we're going to nab you as well. Mummy hasn't seen us unless that was Mummy, so we got away with it that time. And then, oh, are you another? It's another corrupted one. Yeah, come on then. Are you the one, Skull? Are you? Missed. Oh no, he didn't. Even though I dodged there, he still got a little hit on me. So I'll stack some bleed on him, get our stamina back up. Dodge again. He's dead. Missed. 3, 4, 5. You can actually stagger them. As you saw there, he was getting knocked back when I was hitting him with the daggers still. Keep dodging around and he's dead. So then we'll skin you for your hide, and doing that we also gained a level, which is awesome. Now I think I can hear another little baby somewhere. Where are they? There they are. Now Mummy over here might get annoyed in a minute and try and attack me, so we need to be ready. Whoop. And whoop. And we're over encumbered. This is one thing you do need to be wary of. You will get over encumbered when you pick up too many of these. Ow. Yeah, we'll let you get a cheeky little hit there. Didn't do us too much damage because we are in light armor now, which is cool. Right, so I'm going to walk very slowly back across here and then get across the water, and it will be slow because they've now made it when you swim that if you are over encumbered you move really slow. So I'm going to make my way back across there, and I will see you when we get back to the animal pen. Okay, see you very soon. Okay, welcome back. We've made it back across to our animal pen, and we're going to come up here. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Oops, I don't know why that. Oh no, I don't want that shellback head. I thought we picked up 5 babies. No, I must have only picked up 4. But you can get 5 in, as you can see. And then what we'll need to do is pop in some plant fibre, because as you'll see there, it says 1 hatchling plus fibre equals a grown-up one. And this will take a little bit of time. Now we only need 1 piece of fibre per shellback for them to actually grow. So we'll click on our fibre here, go onto the menu here, and then we'll reduce this right down to 4 pieces. And as you'll see on the right there, they're now going to start crafting away, and it's going to be a little bit of a wait. So I will let these tame up, and then I will bring you back when we're almost done, and we'll see if we got lucky and got a greater or not. Okay, see you soon. Okay, well, welcome back. We've been waiting a little while now, and as you can see we're almost there. So we'll see in this run if we get a greater or not. We might not be lucky, which if we don't get any, then what I will do is we'll have a look at them just so that you can see how they look and what sort of health they come with. If there is an okay one, it's just a regular shellback, we may keep them at first until we can get a greater. But as we can see, they're all crafted, and as you can now see, they appear in the pens. Now there would be one there as well if we had them. Let's see what we got. Nope. We got 4 ordinary shellbacks. Now if that was a greater, it would say greater shellback. So I'm just going to pull all of those out, and if we put one on our bar a second, we can place them down, and as you can see they all look pretty much the same. 1, 2, 3 and 4. And if we look at the bar, as you can see, he only comes with 104 HP. Exactly the same again. Exactly the same again. And exactly the same again. So a lot of people will tame these up and just think, oh well, never mind, I'll keep them because it'll build up my defense. To be honest with you, the way they are now, they're really not bothering with, so I don't like to keep them. But don't worry, I think Angar said it in one of his videos, they're going to a better place, so don't worry, it's not cruel or anything. Right, I'm going to go back over the river and see if I can grab some more, and I will bring you back when we've got the next batch in and they're almost ready, and we'll see if we can get a greater this time. Okay, see you in a bit. Right, well, welcome back. Got the next batch in doing, got 5 waiting for them to do. So what I thought we'd do is, while we're waiting for them to do, just so that we are ready for when we want to get our horse, we will get the stable built. So that is again under our hammer, and we want to go down here to past farming, general, religion, sorcery, companions once again. And if we look here in our menu, we can see it's going to take shaped wood, twine and brick. Now if we check in here, got some iron crooking away still. We don't have any bricks at the moment. I'm going to take that iron out a minute because I don't want that doing. So what we're going to do is take this stone out of here. I'm going to go get some more stone, chuck it in the furnace and turn it into bricks, and we then also need to get a carpenter's bench made and make some shaped wood, and I'll bring you back when I've got those ready and we're almost ready for making our stable. Okay, so welcome back. I've made our carpenter's bench, which we do with our construction hammer again, same as the stations, and that takes wood for the very basic one. So we've just placed this down, put some wood in here, and because we've learnt in our knowledge here, as we unlock things, as you saw, we get the blacksmith there, then as we progress along under the carpenter, we get the carpenter's workbench and shaped wood. So what we want to do is go across to the right here, and we need some shaped wood, so you can press X on controller for a single piece of shaped wood, or if you want to do it in stacks of 10 you can hit square. So we're going to do about 50, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to leave that to do its thing, and we need to put some more stuff in here. As you can see, we've got some brick made up there. Now if we go back to our hammer again, and then we look at companions, stable, we still need, alright, we've got enough brick now, we just need the shaped wood and some twine. So we're going to nab the twine off there, and then nab some from there. Companions, and as we'll see there, now we now have enough. So what we're going to do is we're going to go out here, and as you can hear, our next batch of shellback are ready by the sound of it. So what we're going to quickly do before we check those is go to our stable here, spin it around, and now I like to lower that because it's quite high up. So if I hit the down arrow and then use my L2, I can lower it down a bit more like that, and then we'll place that. So then that is the stable placed, which if we go back to our journey again, that's done, that one for outriders. Now we need to capture a foal, so we will go and do that shortly, but let's just have a look. Did we get lucky this time? This time we got shellback. No, all normal shellbacks again. As you can see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to pull them out, and sorry, but they are going to a better place. Going to dump them. Right, I'm going to go and grab some more babies, pop them in here, and then while this next batch are doing, we're going to head up the river here, along here, and to this little stretch just here, where we're going to hopefully capture a foal that we can bring back to turn into a horse. Alright, see you very soon. Right, welcome back. I grabbed another 5 and I put them in our pen, so we're going to leave them to do their thing, and while they're doing what we need them to do, we're going to head off down the river over towards the jungle and hopefully pick up a foal that we can bring back and turn it into our horse. So you've seen me kind of do this run before when we went up to get the iron, and it is a little bit of a run, so I will cut here and I will meet you at the other end when we get nearer to where the falls are. Alright, see you very soon. Alright then, welcome back to a very wet, dull and damp edge of the jungle. If I bring up my map, you can see where we are just here on this island. And what we're going to do is we're going to head up this way along here, and there should be some falls that we can find. And if I zoom out just so you can see, so we're here, we've made our way along here, up along this river and around from where our base is here. So we are just here. There is a place up in the highlands, sort of all around in this area, where you can get falls. There's a couple of areas as well, but a lot of people will typically tell you come to this one near the jungle, because it's just so much easier and there's a lot less aggro to have to deal with. You may get an odd aggressive shellback, but as we know at this stage we can already deal with them. They're not a problem for us. So what we want to do is start our run along here, and you can already hear it. There it is. So we walk up, same as the shellbacks, press grab, and we grab them like that. So as I was saying, we catch them like that, and then if you carry on up that island a little more, you will find there is potentially, depending on how busy the server is, another one. So we're going to grab that again, and this time it actually counted. So there we go. And you can sometimes, if you've got this little hill a bit here, there are sometimes another one, if not two, wandering around up there also. So you can quite easily get them. If I bring up my map, you can see where I am. Just here on this sort of top left tip of this island. So now what we need to do is make our way all the way back down river and back to base, but I won't bore you with that right now because you've seen where we go, and we'll get them back to the pen, or the stable in this case, and get them put in and look at what we need to put in the stable to turn them into a horse that we can ride. So I will make my way back now, and I will meet you at the other end. Okay, see you soon. Well, welcome back. We did pass through a night time as well on my way down through from the jungle area. I do have things increased obviously slightly, like the nighttime speed, because this is single player and you do have a bit more control on this. You also have admin access because this is single player, and there are various things that you can change. So you can change your server settings to make it more suitable for you. Some people say it's a bit cheaty, but if you're somebody new trying to learn the game, and this is a solo game, it's single player, so you make it and play it however you want. And all you do to do that is go to your settings, go across to the far right here, you'll see this section here, and then it will say make me admin. So you click that, and then it will come up on the right to say you are now able to cheat, and you can obviously change all of your different things here, your progression, day and night cycles, survival, combat, harvesting, crafting. I'll do a separate video on this sometime in the future, but I don't want to bog people down with this too much now. But that is the admin. So we're back at our base, and what we want to do is we want to take one of our foals that we captured. We got two, just to see how it goes. Place them in the stable. Whoops, that's because I'm not pressing the right button. If we look at our stable again, we can see that our horse is in there, and again we're going to need some fibre. So again, all we need is one piece, and that will now tame up into a horse for us. If we check our journey now, the next thing it wants us to do is unlock the saddle maker knowledge. So that is in our main tab once again. Oh, those shellbacks aren't half noisy. Is it under this one? I can never remember. No, I think it's under armour. So if we scroll down, we can see there you've got the saddles and things that you can make there, and we're not actually the right level yet, so we can't actually progress that any further at the moment. Because if I go back to our main tab as well here, I don't think we can even unlock it from here. We need to do some leveling. So I think in the next episode we shall certainly have a horse ready. Yeah, we're not the right level yet. We need to get some more levels. So in the next episode we'll go out, do some killing, get some leveling up done. Hopefully we'll have a greater shellback by then. We'll check these guys now while we're here, as the RNG decide to shine on us yet. Shellback, nope. 5 normal shellbacks again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so no good. So once again we're going to pull them out and say I'm sorry, but you're of no use to us, and we'll let them go to the better place where they can rest and relax and where they are actually needed. So I'm going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep grabbing them, taming them up, and see if we can eventually get a greater. So hopefully, I'll do that off camera now, so hopefully by the next session we will have a greater shellback that can follow us around to be a carrying buddy, but also help us fight a little bit as well. But that is going to do it for today. So, and as we're about to finish, there's our horse popping through, so we've now got a horse to ride. Once we can level up and make a saddle to ride them, they will also give us some carrying space as well, and hopefully in the next episode, as I say, we will have a shellback to help us out as well. But that is going to do it for today. If you like the video, do me a big favour, smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, leave comments, questions down below, and until I see you in the next episode, we shall say goodbye. So until the next one, bye bye for now.